Hey, what's going on? Matty A here, and thank you for signing up for this webinar. I am pumped to be sharing this valuable content with you. One, because I just know how powerful it can be, and I just want to take a quick moment first, congratulate you for signing up, for taking the initiative, for moving towards some of these things that you're more interested in regards to real estate investing, for taking this training. I also wanted to recap real quick what you can expect to learn on the webinar so you can get the most value that you possibly can out of it, right? Your time is precious. It's important to make sure you allocate it accordingly. So I don't take that lightly, and we're gonna be covering some great material that will surely change the course of your business and overall just your life, right? When you start putting some of these things we're gonna be talking about into action. So keep that in mind coming into the training. I have learned that, sometimes all it takes is one minor tweak, right? That one little shift, that one thing, that one conversation to completely change the course of your life. And I believe that you're gonna get this in this training as well. So when I first started out as a realtor, the whole reason I got into the business was really I wanted to be my own boss, right? I wanted to enjoy the flexibility, the freedom, the fun, right, of being a business owner. I didn't want anybody telling me what to do. Then I also wanted to enjoy the work, obviously, that I was doing, the people that I was getting to help through my work, helping them accomplish their goals while I got to accomplish mine. But most importantly, if I'm being completely honest, right, and I think all can relate to this, I got into real estate because I wanted to make as much money as I could possibly make, right? There's no ceiling on my income, that unlimited earning potential, right? And I saw that it was my vehicle to making money, to doing the things that I wanted to do while creating long-term wealth and security for myself, for my family, for my friends, for the people that I would get to work with, right? While having fun doing this. And as I was building my real estate team, I began to see a trend among many of my friends and other people that were in the business. And we were all chasing, running around, hustling, grinding, chasing these transactions, these clients, these commission checks. And we were really building wealth for other people, but we were forgetting to actually do it for ourselves, right? And one of the very first clients that I ever had was a house flipper. And every time we closed the deal, I'd look at the check and I'd see how much money he was making, and then I'd see how much money I was making, right? And when I compared how much time and energy we were both spending in the deal, it made me realize that maybe I should be doing this for myself. But how? At the time I had no experience. I was still living at home. I was broke. I was in debt. I didn't really have a team around me or the resources that I thought I needed to be able to go out and find these deals and run these projects. And most importantly, I didn't have any money, right? I didn't have a dime to my name except for a bunch of credit card debt to fund these kind of opportunities. But then it all changed when I met a mentor. And when I started learning all the systems and the models and the strategy and just the mindset of what it took to succeed as a real estate investor, that led me to finding my very first deal. I made 6 figures on it, and now over 150 flips later, I've simplified, really narrowed down this 3-phase flipping formula so that really other realtors like me could go out in the beginning and duplicate this process and utilize it to not only grow their business, but to most importantly, grow their wealth, to get more time and freedom back. So as a reminder, in this webinar, I'm gonna cover all of that, right? Every aspect of my very first deal that made me over that 6-figure profit, and really just under 30 hours of work from start to finish without using any of my own money. There's a key part of that, right? So I'm gonna show you exactly how I did that, how I found it, what it looked like, what I looked for when I was walking through it, how I analyzed it, how I decided what to offer, how I got it accepted over my competition, because that's a big thing right now is you got to stand out, how I was able to fund that deal using other people's money, no credit, how I found and selected my contractor even though I wasn't a construction expert, right? You don't have to know everything about construction, how I marketed it for top dollar, and then last I'm going to go over the exact model that you can use to find deals that others can't find, right? And to make sure you're avoiding those mistakes right out of the gate that most realtors make when they're trying to get into real estate investing. So these are all proven strategies that have been known to help people get more listings, investment opportunities, you name it. So bring your A game, because I can assure you I'm definitely going to be bringing mine. And last but not least, be sure to show up live to receive your free investing lead generation guide. So you do have to be present to get this, right? Because we're going to be giving it away live for all those that stayed, plugged into the training and poured into themselves. It's going to be an awesome educational experience. Mark the time in your calendar, set a reminder. I'm going to look forward to connecting with you real soon. Oh, and be sure to show up a little bit early so we can chat. I'll do a live Q&A. Any questions that you have, I'm looking forward to it. Until then, I'll see you guys on the flip side.